Field Training Class 6. Orientations and Seminars. B. Preparation for orientation. I. Venue. Consider the following: the size of the venue, the access to the venue, ambience. A. Size. The venue should have the capacity for the number of persons you're expecting for the orientation class. B. Access. The venue should be accessible. Choose a venue that is easy to direct prospects. Consider its access to the major road. Consider the distance from your prospects. C. Ambience. It should have a good look. The ambience has a great role to play in making your prospects believe what you're representing. Also, during your orientation, don't fail to acknowledge the fact that it was a donated center and also announce the donor patron for the purpose of recognition. E. Presentation tool. May need. A. Screen projector. For video shows, slideshow if you prepared your lecture in a slide. B. Board. For writing, calculation, and demonstrations. C. Sound system. To amplify your voice, play videos, etc. This is not compulsory depending on the size of your audience but important for the purpose of achieving excellence. D. Chat printed pictures presentation cards. In the absence of a projector or screen, you can get printed pictures in a card for the purpose of presentation. You can also have them on a banner for the purpose of demonstrations. E. Presentation agenda. Clearly state your points, areas of emphasis, etc. Some important points discussed for an orientation class are highlighted in section C of this lecture. IV. Presenters. Get good hands among your team for the presentation. If you feel you are not a good presenter, you can equip a member of your team with the necessary information and points for the orientation. Train such to handle or ask for help from the office. C. Orientation presentation. During an orientation, you do not have the whole day. All you are to do has timing. Hence, you're to prepare to nail things on the head. No gambling, prepare to deliver, study your product, get the juicy points. Juicy points are the strong and best values of a product or service. Those juicy points must be stressed to the hearing of your prospect again and again until it is evident that it has been received. Juicy points spurs motivation in prospects to take the necessary action required by their motivator or speaker. Someone may ask, is it compulsory to use juicy statements? My answer is, yes. Are you marketing a product? Then you need juicy points to make a statement because the main purpose of marketing is to get people to buy your product or service or to buy into your vision, especially for organizations like us. Marketing is expensive, may be delivered freely to the audience but not cheap to execute. It requires time, money and the intellect, hence must be result-oriented. Touching Lives Skills International Development Foundation has a vision, and if that vision is not loud enough in the ears of our target audience, then we may not have the desired results. Hence, our vision carriers and stakeholders must have all the valuable points to sell the vision to their listeners within the shortest period of time that they have to communicate. Below are a few areas to cover during an orientation. I. Introduce the foundation. During the introduction, you don't owe anyone a full history. Within the first 1 minute of your introductory speech, you should be able to get the attention of your audience to listen to you for the next 1 hour. If your introduction is poor, you'll lose your audience attention and may find it hard to get it back. When you lose their attention, you'll also lose their interest. Some key aspect of introduction. 1. Don't be dull. Start with energy. Ensure to get everybody's attention. Start with maybe a slogan and get them to respond. Ensure everybody is responding. Make them laugh. Ensure no one is sleeping. 2. Make it interactive. Present your points in a way they can relate with. 3. Don't be predictable. Present your points using suspense. They should want to know what is coming next. Preserve the best for the last. Let them travel with you. Areas to highlight when introducing TLSID Foundation. 1. Introduce the slogan. Call TLSID. And teach them the response. Giving lives eminence. 2. Bring to their understanding the meaning of the slogan. Break down the meaning of eminence, a condition of being well-known and successful, a person of high rank or achievements. Stress on the meaning. You can make them say the meaning with you, well-known and successful, to create an impression. 3. Share the vision. Make them recite the vision with you. Help them gain an understanding. Create an impression of that vision in their heart. 4. Talk about the mission. 5. Talk about the purpose. 6. Introduce the faces behind the vision. Read their profiles, stress on their personalities. This aspect brings a face to the program and will create some level of confidence in them. When introducing the faces, stress on their training, discipline and successes. For example, talk about the A. President, CEO of our foundation. B. The Board of Trustees. made up of some eminent personalities of the law, medicine, business and management. C. The Secretary General. D. The National Legal Advisor. E. The Human Resource Manager. F. The Project Manager. G. The State Coordinator. Talk about yourself also and the rigorous certifications and trainings you've received from TLSID Foundation that equips you for the work. Magnify your office. No one will do that for you. Examples of such trainings are the 3-month selection training exercises and this certification course. When you highlight the training given to you for the job, it is a pointer that they are in for something serious, because truly no organization will invest in training for their staff if they are not serious about what they want to achieve. It will also add some sense of value to your personality and change the way you're seen before your audience. E. Introduce our programs. General and membership. General programs. Our general programs are voluntary services we carry out in the environment and communities where we are located. They are community services such as the provision of clean water, medical outreaches, peace advocacy programs, free educational services to vulnerable children, food distribution, environmental cleaning programs, facility rehabilitation programs for schools, hospitals and recreational centers. These services are geared towards providing a healthy and working environment for all. Stress on the importance of the general programs to communities. Membership programs. These are empowerment programs for individuals and businesses. These programs are provided exclusively to members of the foundation. Our members are individuals and organizations that give their money, time, and resources to the actualization of the vision of TLSID. List the levels of membership. E. Stress on the importance of membership. TLSID is a unique system. When you give to the system in turn gives back to you in several ways. A. Free health services. Our staff members are entitled to free healthcare services. B. Scholarship program. Stress on the educational loans members can receive for themselves or their child ward. C. Beef. Stress on the help they can get for their businesses as associate members. D. STED. Talk about STED and stress on the importance of having a special skill. Today the economic situation of Nigeria makes it necessary to have a good skill. Redundancy is the order of the day. A skilled person is self-reliant. Hence, with the above benefits, it is glaring that this is a foundation that guarantees the well-being of its contributing partners. Stress on the fact that with touching lives they have a family that cares. IV. Give a brief history. When you stress on key benefits of membership, it is necessary that you show them a track record of our work since 2016. At this point, if you have the videos, you can play the testimonies from TLSID Foundation. What other members are saying about the foundation. This will go further to strengthen their beliefs on the system. During this session, stress on the fact that we are not just starting but that we have a track record. We have been on it for the past 6 years of our existence and it's been getting better ever since. Also make sure to stress on the point that we mean what we say and we want it to become a household name. The more the people involved, the stronger the vision. We are spreading into every state and known nation of the world. IV. Talk about our exceptionalism. Stress on the difference between TLSID and any other foundation in the world, why our program is sustainable, why we are different, why they should believe in our agenda and programs. One of the key points to stress here is the fact that 1. Other foundations are either funded by some big names who may abandon them tomorrow, but we are self-funded. The big names are only additions. 2. Other NGOs and foundations seek funding from partners who may not be involved with their work, hence may decide at any time to abandon the work, but TLSID seek funding from members who are interested in the vision like you're doing right now through the orientation, and in turn they support each other to grow and become strong. While the members are making the vision stronger, the vision is making them stronger too by giving them eminence. 3. Some depend on big organizations for strength, but for us we are membership-based. Hence, the stronger our members, the stronger the foundation, and the stronger the foundation, the more people we can reach. 4. We are creating our own ecosystem, we are not dependent to any ecosystem. 5. The demise of a member is not the demise of the foundation, but for others the demise of their source, is the end of the vision. 6. TLSID is a vision, we are deliberate with our goals and we are sincere of our sources, others may be political, a show or a Ponzi. You can expatiate on these points, create a strong impression, make them see, make them believe that what you have is better. B. Talk about why they need TLSID, some points to highlight here. 1. Some persons have filled a lot of forms from organizations they know nothing about. 2. Some of them have been waiting for jobs from systems they do not have control over. 3. Some of them need help for their businesses but have been deceived by several platforms. But now, Touching Lives Skills International Development Foundation is inviting them to stop the search, stop the filling of numerous forms, become a part of a system that they can relate with, a system they can trust, a structure they can control, something that works, a family they can depend on, a structure they understand. Note: the worst that can happen to anyone is to be a part of something you cannot control or a Ponzi. In TLSID Foundation you can determine your progress because you can relate with the system, you know its workings. With TLSID they can give their lives eminence. B. Stress on the goal of STED. Simply put, STED is aimed at provided viable skills to our members. We also have a marketing structure to help them trade their products and services. B. Stress why it is different. STED is not a newspaper project meant for political purpose but a deliberate empowerment program. 1. It is expressed in the duration of training. Political and newspaper programs may be done within a week or a few days, but we ensure our trainings are done within a minimum of 24 weeks. This is to ensure it's real and impactful. If it's a scam, it won't have to take that long. 2. Our facilitators. We select the best hands for the job. These are seasoned personalities with good experience on the job. We don't just pick them on the streets and ask them to teach, but we take them through a process of selection with interviews and trainings, just to ensure that they are not only skilled but equipped for the job through our training programs. It is very rare to see organizations invest on their workforce like we do, but our actions is a proof of our true intentions to ensure delivery. This is a strong point of sale for an orientation. 3. It is expressed through our oral and practical test. Let them know that at the end of their classes, we will visit them with an oral and practical test from the head office to ascertain their performance. Anyone who does not make it through the test may be forced to go through the training again. That is a sign that we want the best for them. Ix. Announce the date it will begin. An orientation class, as the name implies, is the process of giving people training and information about a course, program or job. Hence, when you call for an orientation it means the courses has begun. So the orientation class is the first class of the STED program and afterwards should proceed with other activities. Part of the information to be shared in that class is the date of resumption to their various class of skill in the program. X. Explain the steps to participate in the training program. The steps to participate in the training program is 1. Get the membership registrations forms. At this point the membership registrations forms should begin to go round. To make this possible, appoint ushers among your facilitators to help in the distribution of the forms. This responsibility should have been communicated before the orientation class to the facilitators involved. 2. Register your details on the form. At this point, the ushers begin the distribution of writing materials like pen to those without one. They should also guide them to fill the forms while you're talking. You can also direct them with the microphone while teaching. 3. Submit the forms. Direct them to the stands where they can submit the forms. 4. Make a donation to the foundation. Stress the need to make donations. Let them understand that the STED program is meant for members only and the lowest member is the junior category member with contributions up to 5,000 naira. Also let them know that since it's a donation, it can be done in tranches, but stress on the need to make payments before the flag-off ceremony. Let them know that on that day, only members with the minimum contributions of 5,000 naira will participate in the flag-off. Also, remind them of the importance of membership as outlined above. 5. Attend classes and meetings. Sound to their hearing that it is compulsory to attend the STED classes once you're enrolled for that class. Remind them of the oral and practical test above. xiii. Stress on the need to be on the first batch. Let them know the training is divided into batches. Those who will make it on the first batch are those that'll complete the steps on time. xiii. Talk about the window period. Give them a window period to complete the steps and join the names on the first batch for graduation in the STED program. xiii. Announce the opening flag-off ceremony. Give them a date for the opening flag-off ceremony. xiv. Magnify the personalities that'll be present for the opening. Announce the personalities that'll be present. xv. Remind them of the importance of membership. xvii. Emphasize how they can reach you for registration and contributions. Announce the need for referrals. Encourage them to inform their families and friends. Let them know we reward such efforts. xx. Collect the completed forms. Stress the need for those who had received the membership registrations forms to submit their forms. Guide them to submit the forms. xxi. Sign membership certificates. Ask that those that have submitted their forms should wait to receive their membership certificates with membership registration number. xxii. Share account details. The account details for membership contributions should be communicated. Get details from the office. xiii. Guide them on how to make contributions. Send contributions with membership registration number as the narration, forward proof of payment to the coordinator for regularization. XXIV. Get payment proof from those that are able to make instant donation. XXV. Give deadline to those who are not able to make donations immediately. Note that the deadline is not the end of membership donations but for participation in that batch of the STED program. XXVI. Give your benedictory speech. Don't forget to emphasize again on the opening ceremony and starting date for STED. XXVII. Ensure to take photographs of all aspects of the events, pictures of the high table and of the audience. D. Post-orientation plan. I. Send report of your successful orientation to the office via the various platforms. E. Forward the pictorials from the event to the platforms provided by the office for such. E. Send a thank you text to all those that honored your event. IV. Send another SMS to those that registered as members. V. Do another thank you text to those that made donations. V. Register all forms online. During this registration, indicate those that have made instant donations and those yet to donate. V. Request for an Excel copy of your membership registrations from the office. V. Follow up on those that had not made donations yet. X. Send STED training reminders to all members. X. Prepare facilitators to resume training. Xiii. Plan your opening ceremony with members when they start training.